It's gone. Where did it go?
Gibt's hier irgendwie Leuchtebubbles? Nee, ne?
That figure. Is that...
Who is it? A friend of yours, Master?
Maybe.
So, we gotta track him down, huh?
Ich finde gut, dass wir Kurumi einfach vergessen haben.
Not here. Where did you go? Maybe this way?
Es
Any
gibt nur
green
einen Weg.
herbs around?
Ja, such bitte grüne, gelbe und rote Kräuter, danke. Und Sprays. Wenn das Licht an ist, muss der Rest dieses Ortes auch fließenden Strom haben.
Huh?
Es scheint, als würde hier niemand wohnen. Also warum ist der Strom noch an? Also, dadurch, dass mit Behinderung, Dr. Wesker war ja so gut wie taub. Das heißt, wenn er jetzt wieder leben würde, würde er ja hören. Ich bin gespannt. Bin sehr gespannt.
Someone destroyed that giant shutter. It looked pretty sturdy.
Mr. X?
It would take a huge amount of force to make it look like this.
Bitte niemand mit einem Hut auf. Oh. Ja, okay.
Stairs? Looks like they lead underground.
You're still going, Master?
Yeah. I have a feeling I need to talk to that person.
I wonder what's up ahead. Master, you could be falling for a trap, you know.
That's possible. But I have to go. There's no other evidence around.
Good point. Whether a zombie or death god pops out comes down to your luck, Master.
Ja gut, dann, also...
This corridor goes on forever. How much longer till we reach the end?
Also wer zum Glück geht,
I
Ufi.
wonder what lies ahead.
Dr. Wesker! Wesker klingt auch wie Wesker. Wie Albert Wesker. Oh mein Gott, das macht alles Sinn. Sie waren früher blond, richtig?
Dr. Wesker? What are you doing here?
Hey, it's you. You. Hey, it's you. You.
He can talk, but he's also bugging out.
Dr. Wesker, please, tell me about the homunculi. You were researching homunculi, weren't you?
Homunculi. How do you know about the biggest stain on my life?
Oh, he spoke normally.
He's probably reacting to the word homunculi. He doesn't seem to have completely lost his memories. Doctor, what happened to the homunculus research?
Such a terrible memory. I'm ashamed to say my homunculus research with Amaterasu Corporation fell behind. Rumor had it the UG's research facility was on the doorstep of a successful experiment. So in order to catch up, the homunculus test site up ahead was constructed.
There's a homunculus test site up ahead. Is that the real secret lab?
I was getting impatient. I used every method imaginable to complete the research first. Do you dare criticize my methods?
No.
I thought so. Sacrifices are necessary during experimentation. I needed our experiment to complete a homunculus first, to silence that pesky unified government. To conduct the experiment in utmost secrecy, I purchased the entire surrounding village and made it a restricted area. And so, 3 years ago, the fateful Project Homunculus began.
What happened in that experiment?
Well, of course... You... What happened to my experiment? It's been a week since it began. Tell me now, what happened during the blank week?
What?
Tell me. Tell.
Ugh, he keeps breaking down at the worst time. Maybe he just needs a good smack.
The blank week was mentioned again. Maybe it has something to do with the experiments that took place here.
Das Homunculus-Testgelände befand sich innerhalb des Sperrgebiets. Das vertrauliche Projekt Homunculus fand vor 3 Jahren statt.
Whatever it is, we should keep moving. The homunculus testing site is up ahead.
Right. Let's see it for ourselves. First, let's summarize all we've learned about the homunculi.
Sure, I'm all ears.
10 years ago, the unified government requested that Amaterasu Corporation conduct homunculus research. 3 years ago, to compete with the UG's research facility, they built the homunculus testing site. That's where Project Homunculus took place, but we don't know exactly what that entails. And right after the experiments, the blank week mystery occurred.
The masked guy, Makoto Kagetsuchi, appeared at Kanai Ward right after that, too.
He somehow got ahead of Peacekeeper Director Yomi and became CEO of Amaterasu. He halted the homunculus research, and as a result, the homunculi became an urban legend in Kanai Ward.
And now, 3 years later, you and I descended on this ruined, oppressed land of Kanai Ward. Look! Another really tough-looking shutter has been completely beaten up!
Oh.
What happened here? Is this the homunculus testing site?
Yuma.
Ja, es ist wirklich.
Shinigami, did you hear that voice just now?
Not really. Must have been the wind.
No, I heard someone call my name.
Es war wirklich tief. Ja, cool. Jetzt lauf doch mal schneller dahin.
The sun is shining through the ceiling, and since it's not raining here, could we be outside of Kanai Ward?
I can smell the ocean. Maybe this was built over the sea. Whatever! Let's go!
Go, go, go! Ich habe keine Ahnung, was hier abgeht. Ich nehme, wie gesagt, alles einfach so, wie es kommt. Und irgendwann gibt's dann diesen...
Yuma.
Ha! Moment. Ja, Chief?
There it is! I heard that voice again! It's coming from over there!
You sure? Don't tell me you're bugging out too! Now you're hearing things. Poor Master.
I'm not going crazy! I really did hear a voice!
Okay, da geht's nirgendwo hin, dann gehen wir mal weiter. Uah. Hier. Wer bist du denn?
This is...
Scheint, als ob diese Konsole die Maschine auf der anderen Seite des Fensters steuert. Welche? Welche? Keine der Maschinen tut etwas. Nun, es ist ein verlassenes Labor.
That's...
Ich kann durch das Fenster eine riesige, unheimliche Maschine sehen. Wird sie für die Forschung verwendet?
What?
Da bekomme ich Gänsehaut. Bleiben wir weg davon. Da ist ein Hinweis auf der Steuereinheit, die besagt, dass keine der Maschinen in Betrieb ist.
Who are you?
Hey, this guy can actually talk! Who is he?
I've never met him before.
Is this the guy calling you, Master?
Nein.
No, I don't think so. My name is Yuma. Who are you?
What? You don't know who I am? You must live in the boonies. I'm the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Although, I conceded that post to someone else a little while ago.
Conceited? You mean to Makoto Kagutsuchi?
Oh, you're Makoto's acquaintance. You'll have to excuse me then. A friend of his is a friend of mine. How about a glass of wine, too?
Sorry, I'll pass. Besides, there's something I want to ask you.
Very well. What is it? Ask me anything.
This guy can actually communicate, and seems a lot more alert than the others. Master, now's your chance to get some answers!
I would like to ask you about the Blank Week mystery.
The Blank Week mystery. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened.
What?
But piecing together the bits and pieces I know, I do have an idea. Back then, a plot about the unified government planning to occupy Kanai Ward had been uncovered.
The UG wanted Kanai Ward?
From what I understand, the Blank Week mystery is a conspiracy the UG set up to take over the city.
Why would the unified government want Kanai Ward?
I have no idea. I suppose it's to steal the rights to Amaterasu Corporation. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward was wiped from the map for some time, just as the UG wanted. But we were saved by my friend, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
Es ist eine Tatsache, dass die Vereinigte Regierung einst plante, den Kanai-Bezirk zu besetzen.
How did Makoto overcome the threat of Kanai Ward disappearing?
He appeared from nowhere and volunteered to negotiate with the UG. Rumor is, he has a special connection within their ranks. I didn't expect much from him, of course, but it wasn't as if we had any other choice. And before we knew it, the negotiations were complete.
How?
Upon arriving at the negotiation table, he immediately announced that Kanai Ward would be isolated. Unexpectedly, the UG agreed. Both sides accepted a non-intervention condition and concluded negotiations. I suspect some sort of secret arrangement was made regarding homunculus information.
Makoto didn't tell you about the details of the arrangement?
Well, that was part of the agreement. Speaking of, there was one other condition. He said if negotiations were successful, I would have to concede my position as CEO to him.
It's hard to believe you gave up your seat as CEO to a complete stranger.
I agree. It's a ridiculous story. But without him, the UG would have occupied Kanai Ward, and Amaterasu would have been consumed. I wanted to protect this company, and he wanted to protect Kanai Ward. Our interests aligned, and I was already quite up there in age. Makoto loves Kanai Ward and its residents. I knew I could entrust this land to him.
But why the trade-off? Why did he want to be CEO of Amaterasu Corporation? He can protect Kanai Ward without it, right?
But Kanai Ward is now entirely Amaterasu Corporation itself. And I know that he said he wanted to stop homunculus research immediately. In retrospect, there's no denying that the research was extremely inhumane.
So Makoto became CEO of Amaterasu just to stop the homunculus research?
Ultimately, I can say the decision to concede my position to him was the right one. Under his leadership, Amaterasu expanded its businesses. Their total assets now rival that of the UG. Long live Amaterasu, right?
Makoto Kagutsuchi war derjenige, der den Kanai-Bezirk vor der Verschwörung der Vereinigten Regierung gerettet hat. Der ehemalige CEO der Amaterasu Corporation befand sich im Sperrgebiet.
Come to think of it, wasn't the former CEO of Amaterasu Corp?
The previous CEO died in an accident. But my guess is that actually...
You think Yomi is responsible?
That's just a guess, mind you.
Yomi must have killed him for giving away the CEO position to Makoto. With that in mind, I don't know if he actually made the right decision.
Well, if Yomi was the CEO, the city would be in much worse shape.
Yuma.
There it is again! I heard it clearly this time!
Aber erkennt er wirklich die Stimme von Chief nicht?
I heard it clearly this time.
Wenn du es so deutlich gehört hast, dann musst du doch erkennen, wer es ist.
Right? Let's try looking for it, Master.
Also... Okay.
This is...
Wenn man genauer hinschaut, stehen da einige kapselartige Dinge auf dieser Maschine. Widerlich, die sehen ein bisschen aus wie Insekteneier. Ich will hier nicht sein. Daran musste ich legit auch denken. An, Achtung, bisschen Mini-Spoiler-Gefahr, bei einem von House of Ashes oder so, das Ende. Daran musste ich denken. Aber gut.
Kanai Ward's remaining unsolved mysteries. A brave master ventures deeper into the lab in search of the unknown.
Into the
A never
unknown.
before seen device, suspicious equipment, a master prowling into a treacherous lab. And then...
Boomkill!
What? What happened?
You'll have to read the Master Goes Exploring series.
Jeez, I thought something suddenly popped out. Anyway, don't go making up a series about me.
Hä, warum nicht?
Were you born joyless, Master?
Dafür habe ich jetzt dich, Shinigami. Okay, wo geht's hier hin?
So, you're the one who's been calling for me. Chief.
Huh? Fuzzhead, really? This guy?
I'm happy to see you, even if it's like this. Do you remember me?
Yuma.
Yes, I'm Yuma! Chief, you understand me? This is for me? Wait! Please hear me out! Just for a little while!
Master, wait.
Why?
Nothing good will come from chasing after the dead. Just let him go.
But...
Besides, don't you think you should maybe hurry up and check out whatever Fuzzhead left for you instead? I think that is what he would want.
Fine. Chief Yako, thank you for everything! Thank goodness, the computer still works. Now I can check the disk the Chief gave me.
Is the camera on? Well, I hope it's recording. Let's begin. Leaving this video is the greatest stain on my career as a researcher. But given the tragedy about to occur, this record will be of great assistance. It is currently 2 a.m. 14 hours have passed since Project Homunculus began. I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective. Defective homunculi have a fatal flaw to them. In the revival process, their intelligence is lost. They are reduced to nothing but senseless, flesh-seeking monsters. There is also another flaw. In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and we are in hell itself. They're nothing more than monsters. It's here. Listen, defective homunculi will devour humans down to their bones. They will drink every last drop of your blood. At this rate,
What the?
That was Dr. Huesca, right? Looks like a zombie got to him.
Hä?
But Project Homunculus supposedly happened 3 years ago.
Aber dann muss er ja wiederbelebt worden sein und das hat funktioniert. Okay, wir gucken.
If the doctor died in a failed experiment 3 years ago,
Deswegen.
Then who was the Dr. Wesker
Ja.
in Amaterasu's lab?
Und der umgebracht wurde von unserem Chief.
He is right there. Why not ask him?
Oh, right.
Ein vom Doktor aufgenommenes Video. Er spricht darin über seine Homunculus-Forschung. Homunculus. Obwohl die Erschaffung von Homunculi erfolgreich war, waren die Ergebnisse fehlerhaft. Homunculi, die jeden Verstand verloren haben, scheinen von Geräuschen angezogen zu werden.
Dr. Wesker, please tell me, do you remember what happened in the experiment 3 years ago?
Hey, it's you. You. Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
Damn it! It's no use.
The video could have been fake.
Maybe if it was just some random disc, but Chief Yaka went out of his way to give it to me. It has to be an important clue.
But the last part was nothing but static, so there's no telling what he was saying. The homunculi have some sort of flaw. If they have a weakness, we need to know it.
Did you get to meet your benefactor? Perhaps you've finally attained the truth. Speaking of which, don't you think you should return to the factory? Kurumi is in danger.
What?
Aber es fehlt halt auch noch Fubuki. Die wird doch Fubuki nicht essen lassen, oder?
Do you?
Nein, Makoto.
Despite all the murders you've seen, despite getting knocked out over and over again, you were framed as a criminal, and even murdered real criminals in the name of truth. I'm surprised you still call yourself a detective. Oh, to be clear, that's a compliment. A normal person would have fled. Anyone with even the slightest bit of a conscience wouldn't be able to take it. And yet, here you are.
Das klingt jetzt nicht so kompliment-like, ja? Also...
It'd be one thing if you were using your abilities, but you're actually using a death god's powers, aren't you?
Huh? This guy knows about me? How?
Perhaps you're trying to corner me with all these acrobatics. But in truth, this is the worst possible move you can make. You can never outsmart me.
Da warten wir ja mal drauf, ja? Also das sehen wir ja noch.
She's not here. Kurumi, where are you?
Knowing that Vladdy's personality, she wouldn't go back the way she came. Try looking for her up ahead.
Right. Let's look that way first.
Right here, Master!
Oh. Hier können wir durch.
Before you know it, the truth is right in front of you. Have you been enjoying my party?
So, it is you after all. Makoto Kagutsuchi! It's you, isn't it?
Das hat man von Anfang an gehört. Also, die Stimme ist verzerrt, okay, aber da sind so zwei Stimmen übereinander, deswegen ist es eh egal. Aber die Redensart, dieses absolut weiche, fast schon psychoartige, das war so klar.
The white smoke that knocked us out at the detective agency was from that gift you gave me.
Ja, okay, und der Punkt
What's
natürlich.
your goal here? What are you trying to make me do?
Please continue enjoying the rest of the tour.
Damn it!
How many times did I warn you to stay away from him? You should have listened.
It's all too late now. Besides, I'm sure from the moment I got on the Amaterasu Express, I was fated to meet Makoto.
It's too obvious of a setup to call it fate. This is way more like the perfect crime or something.
Ich habe tatsächlich komplett verdrängt, dass wir ja die Kiste von ihm geschenkt bekommen haben mit dem Rauch. Was ist da hinten? Da ist ein Punkt. Wer bist du?
Master, look!
Fink, der Schlechter!
Is that the hitman who killed the chief? Is it you? Is it really you? Are you Fink the slaughter artist?
Ja, schlechter Künstler, meine Güte.
Hold on, Master! He's not in any condition to talk!
I did my job.
He talked!
Just like always. The only difference, the target was a detective.
Is he talking about what happened?
During the hit, lot of commotion. Still, I did my job. I knew it'd be a tough job from the start, but I couldn't refuse. Makoto Kagatsuchi introduced me.
Huh?
The client didn't. No. But otherwise, I would have refused the job. After completing the job, I was told I knew too much. Damn.
Master, if what he's saying is true, Makoto was the one who instigated the chief to hire the hitman. Does that mean he knew about the chief and Yomi's plot and took advantage of it?
All to eliminate Yomi. And he took the chief's life too. Even me being there was part of his plan. He's had me in the palm of his hand all along. If that's the case, I'll make him pay.
Okay, da kommen wir nicht. Dann müssen wir einmal zurück.
Killing the hitman once the job was complete. Makoto Kagatsuchi sure is thorough. It's like he's totally emotionless. At this point, I respect the guy more than I fear him.
Der hört bestimmt auch klassische Musik, während er andere Leute töten will. Ich habe schon das Tablet gesehen.
We're all bunched up over there again. I think we can
Fubuki!
stick to the same old strategy.
Das ist die Blume. Fubuki.
These clothes belong to Fubuki.
Ah, poor thing. Yet again, another one of your friends was devoured.
Der tut nur so.
The biggest dimwit survived the longest. Perhaps thanks to her overpowered ability.
Der wird nie was... Nein.
It's Fubuki's handwriting.
Das ist alles nur eine Simulation, nur für uns, damit er uns komplett psychisch kaputt machen kann. Und alle lachen über uns, die außerhalb von dieser Glasglocke sitzen.
Homunculus experiment report. My apologies. I do not understand what is on the computer screen, so I will copy it down, word for word. 3 years ago, the Unified Government's research facility, successfully created the first homunculus. The secret to their success was the DNA used as the core for their artificial cells. Their focus was on individual differences in DNA, so they experimented with various peoples. They found success in one person's DNA, someone believed to have the world's greatest mind. But because of that greatest mind, the completed homunculus was able to reflect on its condition. As a result, it realized it was a homunculus and escaped the research facility. Currently, that specimen is still missing.
So the UG's research facility successfully created a homunculus 3 years ago.
And Project Homunculus occurred at the same time.
So that's why Amaterasu Corp grew impatient.
The key point is that the specimen went missing. Probably has nothing to do with this city, though. But what's this about someone having the best brain in the world? They gotta be exaggerating.
Fubukis Ermittlung führte zu diesem Bericht über die Homunculus-Experimente.